All right, so this is the 90-90 sequence. It's a great dynamic warm-up to get your hips warmed up, the muscles around your hips, but more importantly, improve that mobility in your hip joint, which is something you'll be able to see transfer over into your workouts. You'll notice you'll feel better while you're squatting, feel better while you're doing lunges, and you'll also feel your muscles contracting a little bit more. So there's a lot of benefits you can experience from practicing this movement. So to start off, it's called 90-90 for a reason. You want to keep both legs in that 90-90 position, right? And I'm also keeping both of my feet flexed. So by that, I'm keeping my toes pointed up, right? So the position of your hands are also important. I'm going to place the front of my leg on the front of my lower leg and the back hand on the back of my lower leg. So while you're in this position, you want to keep your chest tall, but you also want to try to keep your chest and hips pointed forward. So the way I'm going to make that adjustment is place my hands. And as you notice, as you're practicing this, you're going to move your hands around to position yourself. But I'm going to pull this glute in, pull my hip forward, squeeze my butt, hold this position, right? Then place my hands back here. So I'm holding this nice and tall, and I want to focus on 3 points of contact. So those 3 points will be your foot, your knee, and your hip. In the beginning, you may notice that maybe your knee's up a little bit, or it's harder to keep your feet in that flexed position. So for this is something you want to practice before you go on to the next level of this sequence, I should say. So here, once you have control and keeping this grounded, you're going to rotate to the back leg. So all I'm doing is turning towards my back foot and again squeezing the glute in the back. Keep my chest tall and just really focus on your breathing. Ideally, you want to hold each position for about 30 seconds on each side. See, I lost my position, so re-engage, you'll notice that also. So this is why I mentioned pretty constantly to practice. So once you're done here, all you're gonna do is bring the other leg forward. Change positions and go back into the 90-90. Something that's to keep aware of, you will feel yourself cramp up a little bit, but just get out of the position and practice it again. And that is how you do the 90-90 sequence.